Coaches, if in your offense you have a playmaker at the tight end position or the sniffer H-back position, I'm going to show you a few plays you can use to utilize his playmaking ability. All right, so this first one here, we're going to do a little bit of a tight end screen here. So this H play right here is going to be getting the ball. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a little bit of a zone play here to the left, a little play action zone. So we're going to, we'll fall here. We're going to zone this player here. So F's getting the zone. He's going to pick up. He's going to make the play fake, pick up anything that is coming through this A gap right here. We're going to come back here, double team here, the base block here on this end. They technically could, if they wanted to, take this to the second level. Z here is immediately going to release, bypass, and look for the first safety. If they have too high safety like they would here on a 3x1 set, look for that first safety, try and wall him off to the middle of the field. Now, obviously, if it's a single high safety, going to move to the middle field, looking for the safety, kind of bypassing the linebacker. The X receiver here is going to release vertical and try and hope to clear this corner out. The tackle is going to base block for a second and then release out here, looking for first man, which typically more than likely would be this linebacker here. Same thing here with this guard, base block for a split second, release, come back out, and are trying to look for any player coming across the middle of the field, any kind of trash. Now tight end, base block here, come there, then release back behind the line of scrimmage, turning around, getting behind the two linemen that are releasing out to their blocks. This defensive lineman here is coming through. This defensive lineman here is coming through. Quarterback is going to play action, roll slightly, and put the ball over top of their head or to the side if this player can sneak over here. And then he should be in line in behind his blockers to get up the field. This is kind of what this would look like, but we are in pistol here. This player right here is going to release up to the second level. This tight end going to base block, come back in, wait for the defensive lineman to clear, and then he's going to go ahead and he's going to make the play and get upfield. This one is similar to the last play I showed you. However, we're going to have the tight end or sniffer back in this case release a little bit more out into the flats. So again, we're going to have a clear out route by this X receiver. So he's going to clear out and hopefully take the corner with him. Tight end is going to base block here real quick little shove. Then he's going to leak out into the flats right here. Again, we're going to have a base block here, release out, picking up first defender there. Again, release, looking for linebackers. Center is going to as well, base block and release as well. So we should have a wall alignment right here. We're going to have a down block here, protecting inside gaps right here. Going to have a play action right here with the F. He's going to pick up first thing through in this A gap and help out with this first defender. Clear out routes right here just to occupy the defensive backs. Quarterback, play action, roll a little bit, let the tight end clear and get out in the flats. Tight end's job is to make sure that he gets in behind this wall of blockers and get to the outside. Now, if this X receiver, obviously if that corner doesn't stay, then he's obviously going to then just straight up block and base block, try and wall him into the inside so that we can get the outside of the field open. What this play is supposed to look like. Play action, leak out to the flats. You can see hopefully these linemen are a little bit better positioned to get out here and create this little area of open field here. You need to pick up this defender right here, and then this play is out for a big gain. And if you have an athletic tight end like that, can make the play even if the lineman can't quite get out there fast enough. So if you have a playmaker tight end, this play is a really, really useful tool to put into the playbook. This one is one of my favorites, especially if you like play action and rolling out with the bootleg here on a delay action. So what we're going to have here is we're going to have the X receiver. He is going to go ahead and he's going to get vertical, clearing out again. Okay. H, we're going to put him on a post. Hopefully to occupy that safety, you're going to try and flash that right in front of that safety's face. We are going to have a hard play action to this weak side here. So we are going to have a down block here, base block here. We're not worried about this defender at the moment. Gonna have a block here. He's gonna block in right here. Then he's gonna spin off and release out into the flats this way. We're gonna have a clear out route right here. Take and occupy that corner. Quarterback, hard play action here. He's gonna roll out this way and hit the tight end out into the flats. And this is kind of what this looks like right here. As you can see, we got the condensed formation right here. So we're going to have the hard play action. Tight end leaks out. As you can see, he base blocked. He leaked out. Wide open in the flats for a nice gain. If you are like me, there are some adjustments you can make to this play just to kind of tweak this play and make this play look a little bit different. So what we could do here is we could move this play over here. So now we have a 3-by-1 here. This should technically shrink down that corner. You should play a little bit back here. Okay. All the action right here is going to stay the same. All right. So essentially what we could do here is we could add another blocker here. So now what we do is we create an orbit motion with one of our best playmakers here. So he's going to orbit motion this way. And then he's going to get vertical. So then he goes vertical. So that occupies the eyes of the corner. Now his responsibilities technically change. All right. At first, he's probably responsible for Z. But then that orbit motion comes, his responsibilities change, and now he's got a decision to make. Do I stay here or do I flare out with the vertical route? And then that also brings in line with the safety. How does the safety's responsibilities change? Does he shoot the vertical, or does then he worry about Z as a tight end? So now the quarterback can technically read this one of two ways. You can actually have two reads on this. You can either throw the whole shot over the top if that corner stays, because he'll have that ball basically on the move at about a 10 to 15-yard clip. He doesn't have to throw the ball 40 yards down the field because he doesn't need to, because he'll be wide open if that corner stays with a tight end. So then we have, again, we have block here. He can either help here or go this way, depending on where the alignment of the defense is. Hard play action right here. He's booting after the orbit comes through. We have a block here, delay, spin off. So now we again are reading this corner. If he goes with that, we hit the tight end. If he stays down on the tight end, we put the ball right over top of his head for a big gain to probably our best playmaker on the field and best player in the space. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is a few plays that you can put into your offense if you have a difference maker at tight end and want to try and get him the ball and easy completion to get him out in space. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I got